Good afternoon. Uh, First time going live. Gonna play a little bit of guitar because a little too chilly to be down at the park, but it's beautiful outside right here where the wind ain't too cold. I got her tuned up today, so I'm hoping she sounds pleasant enough to listen to. Let me know how you think that sounded. To me, it sounded not too bad. Definitely, definitely feeling something coming. Just a little conversation piece about a lot of this stuff that's going on in our world today. Government shutdowns, people trying but struggling, people out here trying to make a difference and not being seen. There's a way to get seen. There's a way to get seen. Some people, they get that, they hit that instant, you know, that Oliver Anthony. That dude's remarkable. Matter of fact, I would have to say is probably one of the biggest inspirations I had as far as even considering to do this. I saw what he was able to do with it. It's not what you see what the rest of the political side or the people on that version would do with it. actually making a difference. How do we make a difference? Individually, you can work on yourself. Individually, you're accountable for yourself, you're responsible for yourself. As you begin to build a team, well, that's where you find common ground and you come eye to eye. Eye to eye. Inspired to inspire, and you'll always come eye to eye. Always. I'm walking around my community, and like I said, I pay attention to my neighbors. I pay attention to people. I listen to what they say. And it bothers me that so much is going on and so little is being done. Hell, the government even went so far to say, screw your problems, we're shutting down because we want to. People that rely on Social Security, people that rely heavily on the government for their funding, retirement, all the stuff that we paid into, they turn it off just because. Maybe it's because it hits so directly close to home. I don't know. What if we turned them off? I mentioned in a video prior, there ain't a one of them that's earned or deserved any raises that they get. They shouldn't be living lavishly. They should be living within the community that they're supposedly speaking for and being the present body for. Notice how they come door to door and they tell you that they understand where you're coming from because they came from the same thing. Yet when each and every one gets in there, there ain't nothing that gets better for us. We get stuck right in the middle of it all, right? When we aim to better ourselves and we get away from the politics of everything, that's where we get stronger communities. That's where we get people that take part in accountability and being better people because we see the reflection directly. There ain't nothing saying you got to come out here and live perfectly. Be an honest sinner, not a lying saint. Ain't nobody out here a saint. Anybody that tries to say they are, they're a liar. Facts. Ain't nobody out here a saint. You're sinning some way. But are you owning it? And are you trying to correct it, improve it, or change it, grow from it, you know? These politicians didn't. These people who don't want better for those around them, don't give a shit about their communities. They don't care. How do you say you care and do nothing about it? My question is, you get all of us that they keep trying to hold down to rise. What do you think is going to happen? We get to where we can rely on each other instead of worrying about whether or not we can trust each other. Someone's out to get us, hurt us, manipulate us, deceive us, get something for nothing, give as little as possible while receiving the most amount. That's the government. Shoot, if it were up to me, there'd be two governments. Or one. But I ain't trying to bring death and destruction to nobody. And I know damn well they ain't gonna quit their job. They ain't gonna quit their jobs. They're not gonna take a pay cut. Where do we get all this money for all this funding? A pay cut. Cut your pay in half. We got plenty to spend on it. But no, you tax the shit out of us. Rising Phoenix. What's the purpose of Rising Phoenix? How many times you look at your neighbors, you hear their stories, they busting their butt trying to make it out here in this world. Every time you turn around, you get a closed door, you get somebody negatively trying to bring you down, right? What if the fire that you see is there to destroy you, is there to forge you, to mold you, to be one of the ones that see? Everything starts with self-reflection. You can sit and you can point out what others do wrong all day long. But then take consideration that you're doing the same things, just a little bit differently. When you get to a place that peace is what you want, then peace is what you'll find. But if you get to a place where you say peace is what you want, but you're not doing anything to find it, you're going to have exactly what you seek. That's facts. Critical thinking used to be a strong thing. It's not so much anymore. People don't want to critically think. Tell me what to think. Tell me what to feel. Tell me what to do. Everything is by this standard. Who set the standard? Who was it? Who made the rules? How come it hasn't improved? We're the smartest creatures on the planet, yet we charge everybody to be here. You have to pay me to be here. Doesn't matter that you didn't ask to be here. Doesn't matter that life is a gift. It's supposed to be. But we got to pay for it. We pay to come into the world. We pay to go out of the world. In a world that we didn't ask to be in. Yeah, we're intelligent, all right. We're just not very wise. Not very knowledgeable. There is no more critical thinking. Or is there just not enough people that are critically thinking that are trying to do something about it? I reached within myself. I said, I want to do something. I served in the Army. I've been a volunteer 2.5 years. I was ready to help whenever I was called. State-wise, community-wise, doesn't matter. I got all kinds of baggage that come with it, but I'm managing okay. I do a lot with music, and I believe. I have to believe. Because that's the only way anything makes any sense. The way I came across numbers, the way I look at astrology, some of the things that go with that. Everybody says that God forbids that, but God created that. God created these maps. He created everything. And if you're seeing it, there's a reason you're seeing it. If you're learning from it, there's a reason you're learning from it. Learn knowledge, power, positivity, moral grounding, betterment. Not bitterment or bitterness, but betterment. Well, you got to start with yourself. You got to start with yourself, but everybody's waiting for the first person to start, and nobody's doing anything. Yes, there are. Nobody's seeing them. I don't think I'm nothing special. I don't think I'm above or below anybody. I'm a man that served my country, served my community. I got a guitar, a phone. I have a want to play, to learn to play. I have a want to connect and reach out. I have a want to make a difference. I don't have a degree. I don't have nothing that says I'm smarter than anybody. But my eyes are wide open. Not with judgment, with understanding. And here's the thing. You don't have to believe me. You can choose to believe me, or you can choose other. What makes my choices easy is I try to find a solution that's going to make things peaceful. It's going to bring people together. It's going to make some kind of a positive difference. If I even think for a second it's going to be something negative, yeah, I try to avoid it. Not out of fear, not out of nothing, but if you can think ahead of time and make a situation better than to go through and, well, I'm who I am and this is what's going to happen. That's not very open-minded. That's not willing to see. Definitely not willing to see outside yourself. And guess what? You are about you. God is about you. The world isn't about you. Tough to swallow. It's not even about me. But it's not about coming into this world and accumulating money and material things, because you're not taking none of it with you when you go. It's going to go to the next person until there's no one else to give it to. Most of it's going to be seen as junk, and it's going to be gotten rid of to the dump or something. Melted down, sold. From the earth we came, from the earth we go. That's facts. And guess what? All of us think that we're closer to death as we get older, but it knocks on our door all day, every day. And we all know this. We all know this. We know that it's always there. From the time we're born till we leave this world, that's a fact. That is a cold fact. But it is fact. These are the conversations nobody wants to have. But this is absolutely what makes me accountable, responsible, and wanting to make a difference. If you've lasted this long, then you're definitely one of my supporters, and I appreciate you. Leave a little something in the comments. I don't ever try to make the videos too long, because I know no one likes the idea of wasting their time, and I'm not trying to waste yours. I hope that y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and you're always in my prayers, that you're going to succeed at life by your definition, not somebody else's. Keep rising, keep burning bright. Phoenix Block, I love y'all. New ones, welcome. Those who have been there from day one, there's something coming for you. Best way possible, something is coming for you. Constantly praying for y'all. You'll have a wonderful day.